In this episode of the Home Studio Show, I'm looking at Revalver guitar amp sim news, the new Firemaster Firesonic plugin, Bremmers Multitrack Studio update, free plugins, and much more. Welcome to the Home Studio Show on Simple Green Tech. I'm Zane, and this is a weekly show where I do audio tech news and reviews to help you find new tools for your home studio. I also make sure to check out a couple of free plugins in every episode. And before we get into this week's news and plugins, I want to give a quick shout out to Yayo Music, DJ-H, and Kasinath Roy. They answered the trivia question correctly in the last episode, and I also want to give a quick shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're one of the people who downloads the podcast version of this show, thank you so much for spending your time with me. Now, this is the first episode of 2020. I've been away for a few weeks, and it feels really good to be back. There's not a whole lot of audio news yet for the new year, but let's get into what I've got. Links and time codes for all of the software that I mentioned in this episode are in the description, and if you're listening to the podcast, you can head over to thehomestudioshow.com and check out the description there. Now let's get into the news. First up, Audio Media Research have acquired the Revalver guitar amp sim plugin from Peavey. And with this acquisition, they have launched an updated version of Revalver. If you're unfamiliar with Revalver, it models guitar amplifiers, stomp boxes, and effects. I've used Revalver a few times in the past, and it's actually one of the best guitar amp sims that I've used. And I'm looking forward to spending some more time with this latest version. You can actually head over to their website, and they have a free version that you can download. Next up in audio news is the release of a very interesting plugin from Firesonic. This is Firemaster. Firemaster is meant to be inserted as the last effect on any track to give it the final polish. The simplicity of use is based on the number of presets. You can choose the one that fits your needs, and then adjust the wet-dry control to add the desired amount of what they call perfectness to your track. You can head over to the United Plugins website and give this one a free test drive for 15 days. Bremmers Audio Design have updated their Multitrack Studio to version 9.5. Multitrack Studio is a digital audio workstation with the aim at being extremely powerful, but also having an extremely easy-to-use user interface. You'll get all of the typical features that you would expect in a modern DAW, so I'm not going to go over everything here, but you can check out their free light version and see if this DAW fits your workflow and style. Now, before I get into the next piece of audio news, I just want to ask if you're enjoying this episode of the Home Studio Show, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel, and I appreciate it so much. Now let's get back to the news. Decomposer have updated their popular Sitala Drum plugin. This is actually one of my favorite drum plugins, and it's free. New in this update are a new 808 drum kit, drag and drop management, a new file browser, plus user kits for easier access to frequently used kits. And there are some other new features added as well. If you're looking for a drum plugin, check out the free Sitala plugin. It's quite powerful and very easy to use. And now it's time for this week's plugins worth checking out. And first up is a series of plugins from UJam. This is Beatmaker 2. There are 3 plugins in this series, and you can purchase them individually or together in a bundle. These are drum machine plugins with a wide variety of sounds and grooves included, allowing you to produce genre-authentic, high-quality beats with ease. The plugins included are Dope, which is geared toward the hip-hop beatmakers, and UJam's Dope will give you the tools to easily create some great-sounding hip-hop tracks without having to hunt down loops or samples. If trap, grime, and dirty south sounds are your thing, then check out UJam's Hustle plugin. Hustle captures the spirit of the genre sounds, patterns, and mix. The final plugin in the UJam Beatmaker series is Eden. This one is for dance and EDM styles. Eden is the right tool to help you build the foundation for your next dance or EDM anthem. The next plugin worth checking out this week is a classic. This is PSP Audioware Vintage Warmer 2. This is a simulation of an analog-style single or multi-band compressor/limiter. It combines rich, warm analog processing with a straightforward user interface. And it comes with a comprehensive library of presets. So let's listen to it in action right now. Now let's get into the free plugins of the week. But before we get into them, I just want to ask you if you have a free plugin or a paid plugin that you'd like me to check out in a future episode. Please leave a description or head over to thehomestudioshow.com, use the contact form on there, and I look forward to hearing from you. Now on to the free plugins is Red Sounds Deform. This is a multi-effect VST plugin that's designed to add character and warmth to your loops and synths. There are 5 modules plus a mix control, Wow that adds tape-style fluctuations, Lo-Fi which adds distortion and a low-pass filter, Space is for reverb, Width is for stereo spread, and Mutate is for extreme sound transformation. Click up here for more episodes of The Home Studio Show, or click down here to see what YouTube thinks you'd be interested in next. If you like this episode of The Home Studio Show, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more episodes from me. For Simple Green Tech, thank you so much for watching. I'm Zane, and we'll talk soon.